Spags called a masterful game. Blitz package, utilizing guys in different positions. I love how he was rotating them. Obviously, Joe probably had a lot to do with that too. I mean, that's conversation. You know, when you get together, you could tell this is what the staff has chosen to do. Okay, but Spags is the conductor of everything. But he called a masterful game. I gave Spags a B plus because what he did, he's allowed his secondary to play more aggressive, bracket, neighbors, take away from Wandale Robinson. And he said, everybody else out here, let them beat us. If they're going to try to get it, we're going to make sure they're going to earn everything that they get. So Spags did a great job, man. I gave him a B plus, man. Well done, Spags. Great defensive scheme.
You also know, too, how well of a job they did that I believe I just saw online that they've benched Russell Wilson and for Jackson Dart. So Chiefs were the team that benched Russell Wilson. That's Spags doing in there.
Boy, it's a roller coaster, ain't it? The highs and lows of football. Sucker was up on, he was 451 one week. Second week, that sucker sitting up on the sideline, twiddling his thumb.
Nuts.
Asking Sierra to sing him a lullaby. Sing me a song. I'm going to need something right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was Spags doing. And Spags, like we talked about last week, the Chiefs done a great job against Russell Wilson over the last 5 times we played him. We didn't get the 5 sacks that we averaged against him. We had 2 sacks against him and just had pressured the heck out of him all night. So, love that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, now we're going to go to the defensive line grade, JD.
D-line. I tell you what, man, I'm absolutely happy to to inform everybody that our D-line played a damn good job. They did a good job this last game. Okay, have improved. They moved Karlaftis around. They moved Amenahu around. They let Omarr Norman-Lott play. He did a tremendous job. Gelati did a good job. Chris did a good job. All those guys did a good job up front. And 2 sacks, they got pressures. I'm looking at some combinations that they have with guys, and I'm just like, this combination can't work together. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you can't put these 2 guys. Nope, don't do that. But I think they did a good job, man. I think they did a good job. So I actually given the D-line, I'm giving them a B. I'm giving them a B. They did a great job.
And I've seen numbers here, JD. So Chris Jones had 7, Karlaftis 7, Omarr Norman-Lott had 5. These are all individual pressures last night. So Jones had 7, Karlaftis had 7 pressures, and Omarr Norman-Lott had 5. Casey pressured Russell Wilson on 54% of his dropbacks, despite only blitzing 6 times. So, we're starting to see the pressures without the blitzing. So that's huge.
That's what I needed to see, man. Karlaftis did a lot of it, man. He played. Karlaftis was probably, to me, it's probably one of his best games I've seen him play.
For sure.
And what I'm talking about as well, like playing down the line of scrimmage, because sometimes he gets caught in no man's land. Maybe not cutting off that lane. He did a good job, man, coming down, crashing down, and making the play. He was everywhere last night. I was like, "Dang, who was that?" I'm like, "Man, that's Karlaftis."
And it's a violent hits too against the running backs too.
He was. So, yeah, man. If y'all don't give him B plus, you know what, man? I give him that love, man. But definitely a B. I think they did a good job. Definitely a B.
More tidbits about Omarr Norman-Lott. In just 14 pass rush snaps, he racked up 5 pressures, 5 QB hurries. Among 170 defensive tackles with at least 1 pass rush snap this season, Omarr Norman-Lott ranks first in pass rush productivity at 15.2%, just like he did in college.
He looked good, man. He looked good. He looked good against run, too. Man, what do we hear? Man, Norman-Lott he's no good against the run. Why are you putting him in? And the talking heads. Hey, man, the Chief says when you come here, we're not bringing you in here just to rush the passer like you did in college. You here to do it all. So everybody else sitting over here like that's not his forte. That's not what he. Yes, it is. That's what we've employed him to do. That's what he's here to do, and he did a good job of it. He did a good job holding two guys down. I was watching him. I was like hitting guys in the mouth, and I'm talking about stalling them at the line of scrimmage. I'm like, that's right there. That's exactly what we need. He's got a nice punch to him, man. He's quick. He's quick. And that develops his speed equals power. Quickness equals power. And you've seen him do that. So, shoot, I almost want to get the D-line a B+, man.
Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't mind a B+.
I mean, seriously, man, them jokers did a good job. I wanted to see more sacks, more. Was some of that because of cover sacks? I do believe so.
Right.
I do believe that a lot of that was that. Okay. And so that's why I was like B+, Scatterboo getting so I could live at B+. Y'all won't give him B+, you can, but definitely a solid B.
Yeah.
B. So solid B.
And also with the Omarr Norman-Lott, a lot of people were like, just scared about his weight gain right before the season starts. Oh man, he gained 20 pounds. Like he's too slow to be a pass rusher. And it's not really affecting him, is it?
Nope. Guess what, Marcus? Hey man, we trying to grow him to get to a place. Hey man, this is what we want you to do. It's what we want you to be. Oh, it didn't work the first. Well, that guy, it's only the first couple games. Ain't got no time. Man, missed a little bit of camp too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the ankle injury. Yeah.
Zero patience. Zero.
Yeah.
It's all reactionary. They're all reactionary.
Always.
And I'm just like, it's.
General 51 had one more question on the D line. Do you think we need a better edge rusher who can bend the corner with speed instead of power on both sides?
Oh man, do we need? We're playing fine right now, and as long as we're bringing in more complicated blitzes, I think we're going to see a little bit more generating some of that edge from our defensive ends. I just think like Karlaftis to me, like, okay, you proved to me, man, that money, like I want to keep seeing why we spent that money. Oh, that's what I want to see. All right. I'm just going to be honest. I want to see why we spent that money. Okay. For you to go out there and do it. That's what I want to see. So it's his consistency, but he had a good game yesterday, man, all over the place. So, and I think we'll get there. We'll get there. Could he get another speed rush, General 51? Possibly, right? I'm not opposed to any of that at all. If you get more speed rush, sure. But we'll see.
We'll see.
Good question.
Good question, General 51. All right, we got defensive back grade, JD.
Oh, go to DBs? Okay. DBs. These guys, 2 interception, shut down Neighbors. Sladen wasn't really getting anything because Noah Williams punched him in his mouth. The bracket and where they were on the field, all the things that the woes we had the first week were done. Guys are communicating. Guys know where they need to be on the field. I think they have a much better understanding as far as like where they need to be. And they're doing a very good job of it. M. Suckers was hitting yesterday too. That secondary was lighting people up. Jalen Watson coming up. Yeah, I see he hit. Ooh. It's like, hey man. Tracy like, hey, my shoulder. It's like a lay down. It's like a lay down yesterday. And I'm telling you, man, they came up there was, tackling, wrapping up. I think the only snafu I see, man, was, when Scatterboo scored and they should have been in a position to stop that and they weren't. They weren't. So what's some of those? But I gave, man, the DBs should have had an A as that's a tight one. Oh, man. definitely B plus, but I am kind of leaning almost A. You know, they almost deserve it A, man. Shoot. I mean, I'm looking at, Scatterboo 8, 6, Slayton 4, Wandale Robinson 1, Neighbors 2. All right, man. This might be my first. Can you give an A minus? Gee, is it A minus? Is it something A minus? You know what? I'll do it. How about we'll do A minus? Is there A minus? Is there such thing as A minus?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Is it?
Well, it's a tier below the A and a tier above the B plus.
All right. A minus, G. I'm right with you, G. I'll give him A minus. Okay.
Ooh, is that the first A of the year, I think?
The first A of the year, I think. Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah. Love what we saw from the DBs and seeing all the young guys step up too. Noah Williams stepping up, like you said. CRW, his sophomore year coming up big as well, getting some reps. I love what I'm seeing from the defensive backs since week one.
Yeah, they did a great job yesterday. It was brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah. Only 3 receivers caught a ball. And only 2 really up until the fourth quarter caught a pass. Wandale finally caught a ball at the end of the game, and then there was that 3 receivers. Everybody else just a bunch of checkdowns to tight ends and running backs.
Yeah.
And again, got Russell Wilson benched. All right, now we got linebackers, JD, last position group of the defense.
LBs, that's my dudes, man. LBs, much better game. Wasn't really a solid group the first 2 games of the season. But this game, man, you could tell, man, they quickened it up. They was coming downhill, making tackles, sideline to sideline, making tackles. They look good. I think this is their best game yet from that group. No question about it. With that being said, Nick Bolton did well. Chanel did a good job. Drew Tranquil did a good job. The only time I see it was a couple of those runs. They ain't got no A. That's not, nah. A couple of those runs, they was out of position, and there was them taking themselves out of position, and they didn't hit it like they should have. Okay. G, man, I don't think they was tackling too high. Scatterboo's down. Man, he's there low. He's low. When I seen Nick go down, and Nick got like underneath him, and they're just like, no. And that's when I realized how low to the ground he really is when he runs. How big is Scatterboo, man? How tall is he?
He looks tiny as far as height-wise.
Yeah, he does.
5'11", 216 is what he's listed at.
5'11"?
Yeah, 5'11", 216.
5'8", man.
He does look like he's 5'8".
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's his proportions. He's got like a thick neck and like a giant head, so and then he just looks like.
Oh yeah, not a lot. Yeah, he's not gonna give you a lot. Everything he's bringing with him. He's gonna bring everything but that 5'11", 215 frame. He's bringing it out. Thick legs and all that, man. Sure. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna give my LBs. I was gonna give him a B. I think I'm gonna be with a B.
B?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.